Ayo YouTube. I've been feeding the dogs organic chicken and liver. I'm kind of jealous of all that liver. I've tried liver one time before. It was still a little fresh for my taste. So this time we are doing a doubly marinated, double breaded beef liver. Right now, I got my 3 hunks of liver, one for each of us, in the milk for that lactic acid for about a half an hour. So got about 10 minutes to go on that one. In the meantime, the double marinade, which is all of these guys right here, is heated up nicely, aromatic. So now I'm going to turn that off, add a little bit more water, and we'll replace the milk with this marinade, and then double bread it up in my double O flour with an additional dose of all these beautiful spices with medicinal value and no poisons added. I know 2 of us will love it for sure, and the other one, he'll force it down, make you as strong as a horse. While we were cooking, we got a delivery. What is it? What's missing? What are you missing that your brother has? So, one of these nicer days, neighbor was walking his little dog out in his backyard. Kratos here busted through the fence and went on a little romp as he's known to do. Yep, buddy, we got you new beads. Little Frankie got you new beads. Where'd I put that? So somebody tried to corral him, and they only managed to pull off his little collar there, a little big. I got one 2 inches shorter. And you know, with that collar, they had a number to call, and they decided, no, I'm just going to throw it into the street or the bushes. Little did you know that this number right here, if you're lost, you can call it. I'll get found too. Oh, look at that. Sorry, buddy. Oh, does that picture better? You look like your brother again? Yeah, you guys are pretty boys again. Alright, check that marinade. Now, into the umami flavor sauce. So we got some rice to go with it. Fucking cauliflower. Yeah, cauliflower. Alright, here we go. Breading station operational. Give once. Give twice. So you guys are real lucked out here. The pan is not big enough to do all 3 pieces at once. So I get to feed yous. Okay, that one's gonna be mine. That was the biggest one. I get to feed yous before me. And this one's all misshapen. I just melted another bit of butter in the pan. We'll sear you guys. For about 4 or 5 minutes aside. And yeah, they're used to eating liver. They smell it. They like it. Got a nose right on me. Just don't have a bowl big enough to bread this in. Alright, so now that's in. And I'm sloppy. And they refuse to turn off their stuff while I film. Yeah. It was a spam caller. Alright, check this out. Kratos. That is not bad for my first flip. We got the rice ready to go. The brock and Cali is a steaming. And that blend of herbs I use is just about everything. You can look up the medicinal effects yourself if you can read. So that is beyond some people, sadly. Before I turned 6, I stood here and helped my mom in the kitchen. After I turned 6, everything she made got on, and this man refused to leave the kitchen. And he's fortunately one bit above or whatever. But, no. He's going for 800 days straight drinking. Me? 800 days? None of that other power. Except these 2 bowls, I'm gonna have to cut up for the boys. Otherwise, I might get into some. Yeah, it's coming. I gotta cut it up. Here's your brother. Let's do this. See you at the table. Make your choice, people. I can't force you. Authors who write books about liberty don't enslave others and force their will upon them. That's umami. Probably the most frustrating filming experience of my life, to have a drunken oaf trying to be as obnoxious as possible every step of my way. Now, the reduced intelligence of a legal father like that is a blessing in the regard that I actually care about those who just cannot put together the most basic patterns. Like the reason that you have shakes and have no appetite every day until you have some more alcohol is the alcohol. And your delusion that drinking beer doesn't count as alcoholism is just sad. Now, I had to cover for that man's neglect and abuse in school and many other times in my life. And now that he's awake out of bed only about 5 or 6 hours a day, and the best I could get him to do is eat a little bit of pumpkin seeds or pistachios while he's drinking some beer. But like, that's a major win. But like, this is vulnerable narcissism in the collapsed form, where typically in the past somebody that suicidal and problematic would get help, but he would die even faster if he was in a home or hospital situation. And it's really quite sad. But yeah, That's why I care so much about narcissists, right? Now, what my biological father lied to him about hid my whole life, and what other lies destroyed my siblings, somehow I was isolated from by the grace of God, right? Like, my mom prayed to have a child, and I got so much attention and love standing by her side. Every bit of gardening, all the cooking. A science teacher who didn't have any kids to teach but me. I got so much attention that my younger siblings straight up didn't get. And my secret half siblings only got on rare holiday visits. And those lies, you know, I'll just say this. The reason I look up to Luke Skywalker and like Star Wars so much is because once he found out that Leia was his sister, well, he didn't have any desire to kiss her anymore, did he? And that's something I have really taken to heart. The liver was actually quite good in the portions I cooked enough, but like the challenge with that organ is that it is not an even flat surface, so some of it was still really chewy. And bro, I'm glad I don't have to hang out solo anymore, and I got the responsibility of looking after those Queen Corsos. And bro, they belong, their owner, right? He might have his issues too, but he still was the best boyfriend my would-be stepdaughter ever had. And he came along with the best friend for her. And I'll miss my test readers like a second family, because y'all are way better than what I put up with here. But yeah, that's a little bit about me, and what it's like to be a tall, pretty boy, but actually smart and caring. I go to a job and it's way better, right? Kratos! Zeus! Come boys! Come puppies! Here they come. Come on, you guys! Where you at? There's a Zeus. Hey, Zeus. How you doing? What's your brother? Come on, Kratos. Let me see those pretty boy beads. Oh, that is so awesome. You look so good. You match again. Yes, you do, brothers. Alright. Be good. Here's a live look in the editing room. Cut up 4 boys. Otherwise, make it Yeah. It's you. You're barking at yourself. Every time you hear yourself bark, you bark at yourself. That's why he's on the detox regimen.